dill mangoes that you got in Tampa, right?
Well, I don't know. I planted those a couple days ago. That's the creme brulee mango, which I've never tried. I want to. I've heard good things about it. And then this one's the Irwin.
Nice, I got one, man.
Have you tried that one, Lonnie?
Yeah, I've eaten them. They're good.
Yeah.
So this is Hunter.
I'm Hunter.
Mitchell.
We are here with Lonnie today, and he was passing through our place. We're in Central Florida, kind of near Lakeland, and I'm growing here. It's my grandfather's old orange grove. It all kind of died out, you know, the greening disease, and I've just been planting, you know, exotic fruit trees for the last 5 years or so. Just trying to take advantage of the space, and it's tough because it's an old orange grove. You know, they treated it with chemicals, and I'm trying to do the exact opposite and use mulch, fighting the weeds, of course. But we're in the dry season right now, so trying to run the irrigation as much as I can.
You got this microclimate right here, though. That is ridiculous.
We're right in between a lot of lakes. Yeah. So we have like 4 lakes surrounding us. We're in Auburndale, and yeah, it's good because you do avoid a little bit of the cold.
Because
that's a harvest moon mango.
Unprotected, no damage tips. We just had freeze. This is Central Florida.
Yeah,
found the spot.
Yeah, the mangoes seem to really like it just because the soil is just sandy. They do fine on neglect. I've found here in Central Florida on this sandy soil.
Yeah, I mean, look at these trees.
This one's kind of neat. This is, you might have seen it. It's the only one I really have that doesn't fruit, the rainbow eucalyptus.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of starting to show some color. I can't wait for these to get bigger. Maybe you can throw in an image of what they look like when they do get
my buddy
mature.
Josh has a bunch of big ones.
Jameson?
No, Josh Jones.
Oh, okay.
He's got some huge ones right in Deltona near my house.
Okay.
60, 70 foot tall.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so cool. And that's the thing. I wanted this kind of right near the entrance where you come in just because it's a cool spectacle.
Oh, man. By next year, that thing's going to be gigantic.
Yeah,
They're
it's not
so
even
cool.
it's been on the ground maybe a year and a half or two.
Yeah. They go quick.
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
Um,
Big giant Jamaica cherry.
Yeah, that's the yellow variety.
Yeah, I think we were eating some of those last time I was out here.
Yeah, it's good for pollinators.
There's some pretty interesting things out here, if I remember.
Yeah, you know, just, I don't know, if you can find it in the supermarket, I usually don't grow it.
You are a collector of rare. Very rare. Yeah.
And you know, a lot of them fail because they are so rare. They're not meant for Central Florida, but it's worth a try if you can get your hands on them. Like, for example, the gummy worm fruit, the Cecropia peltata. This was a larger tree, and then we got that cold snap right around Christmas that really put some damage on them. I just wanted them to live. You know, if they can make it a couple years through some hard weather, maybe they'll know it's coming.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think that tree's gonna work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it at my house too.
Yeah, this is kind of a neat mango. I have like 6 or 7 varieties grafted on here. And when it was young, I started it, and I think I've got like coconut cream, pickering, lemon zest, and you know, just an experiment to see. It's really cool. And the guava mango that you were interested in is on here too. That's a really good mango. I wish the ones I sent you were more ripened because they really do taste like guava. We got a canistel over there, which seems to be flowering right now. I don't know, Lonnie, what's your input? It's flowered a lot, but it really hasn't fruited too much.
I haven't fruited it yet. I have a smaller one in the greenhouse. See, I have to have this in the greenhouse.
Look at all these. No, not in the greenhouse.
Well,
I mean,
for me, I do. Yeah, you have a ton of flowers.
It flowers really profusely, but it just never makes a fruit. So maybe
I wonder if there's varietal differences. Maybe it needs a second one. I don't know. I haven't fruited it yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Like I tried the first sapodilla off this one yesterday. I got it at a flea market, unlabeled variety.
Those
things really
are so good. They are so good.
This is just a common Mauritius lychee. I threw one of these in the ground, this Michelia alba. Have you
Oh, the perfume?
Yeah, it smells so good. These flowers are ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, like honeysuckle. Very nice.
Yeah, mulberry season is upon us.
The cute little everbearing.
Yeah, and I'm actually allergic to them, funny enough.
Are you? Someone else just told me there.
I can't eat mulberries, but my girlfriend comes out here and goes to town.
Man, you need the Thai.
The Thai? Is that the white one?
No, I have that one too.
The Thai, was that
The
larger
Thai
or
is big,
smaller?
big fat berries.
Really?
This kind of production with fruit that are 4 times the size.
Yeah. No, that's what's up.
Yeah,
I
that's
wish I
it's
could
a.
eat 'em. I used to be able to, and then one day my throat started itching after eating them.
That's crazy.
I've
heard that. Oh,
It's a
there you
good
go.
fruit.
Very good fruit.
That behind it's that Inga edulus. That one's the edulus.
Ice cream bean.
Ice cream bean.
I
Yeah.
just planted one of those an hour ago.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's got thinner
There it comes.
leaves. It hasn't flowered yet. Is that a flower?
Yeah.
No
it's
way.
going right now. There it is.
Oh, that's cool. My Fuelia is flowered all
the
last
bigger
year.
one that's on the
Yeah.
other side. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. That's cool. Hopefully
Mangoes.
we get a fruit or two off that. That's the coconut cream there.
That is such a good fruit.
Oh yeah. That
Oh.
was like one of the first ones that piqued my interest in trying to get different varieties.
My friend Lorena lose her mind for that tree right now. I hope you're watching this.
Well, she
Look.
hasn't even seen. I've got 2 more over there that are pretty big.
That is such a good fruit.
This is a Pickering.
Another good fruit.
Oh yeah, Pickering.
This is crazy. This little Central Florida grove, and all of this is happy.
Yeah,
All of it.
yeah,
Is that
I know.
persimmon?
Yeah, that's the persimmon. That's just the fuyu.
Lots
Fuyu
of
is really good. I love that fruit. You know,
Lots of flowers.
you can maybe find it at the store, but nothing like a homegrown persimmon.
For sure.
Um,
Nothing like a homegrown anything.
yeah, that's a sweetheart lychee. You know, just trying to revive the dead soil with mulching and fighting the weeds all the time. This is the Lisa Adamoya. And it's made a few fruits over the years. Looks like this year I see a couple starting on there.
That
That's
piece of dream that we snipped off that tree, it worked.
It worked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a cherimoya rootstock, and I
Really?
stuck it on there, and it pushed, and it should be just about ready to push this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That's a
worked.
good fruit. That's really good.
Oh, there you go. There's a nice flower. There's some flower here. There's one just about to open.
Yeah, they're all
Orange.
hiding
Yeah,
in there.
Whole bunches of flowers. This whole family, man, the Annona family. Oh,
So good.
they're so addictive.
Pineapple.
Except the pineapple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Formative
This
style.
Jamoon made a lot of fruit for us, and
that's-
I didn't like it at first. If you've ever tried it, have you tried it?
Yeah,
It's a little astringent, but
Yeah, I
it
love
really
it.
grew on me.
Yeah.
And now every time it flowers, I get so excited.
I have one in ground I'm trying to get. What a gorgeous tree too.
Yeah,
Look at the
yeah.
trunk on that. Yeah, I have a lot of these trees from the fruits we ate a couple of years ago. We ate a lot of them. I could just keep eating them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And plant the seeds too.
Yeah.
They grow really
Every one of them. Every one of
That's
them
the
grows well.
guava mango over there.
I have to pop out here when they're ripe and get a fresh.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I'll have to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's got some fruit starting. It's really, really good. Definitely has that guava taste.
Nice looking tree.
And there's an interesting story to it too. There was a tree down in Miami that was a big established tree right where a highways were going to be built, and I believe it was a mango collector. I think it might have been Gary Zill. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but the whole community loved that tree and they were going to cut it down. So the guy took like as many scions as he could and just grafted all the rootstock he could get his hands on and saved the variety. And they think it's Jamaican, but it's so good. It tastes really like a guava. It tastes more like a guava than a mango. No
Yeah.
seeds that you
God,
gotta
so
work
good.
around.
I have to eat that at its peak. I gotta try that.
Yeah, this Rollinia survived through the cold. It's flowering right now.
Flowering.
Maybe we'll get a fruit or two off of it. That lemon zest really hasn't produced too well for me. It's a nice tree, but it's flowered before and maybe 2 fruits. I've probably got 2 or 3 fruits off of it if I was lucky. But
That's unfortunate. It's a pretty tree.
yeah, I tried to train it in that shape
Yeah.
when I learned about pruning.
You should
Sure,
seed it. It looks
sure.
great.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and that's picturesque. That's what we're going for.
And I'm trying to decide what to plant on the rest of the space because I would like to do something for more commercial production, and I'm thinking mangoes is the way to go. But if we get that cold snap and they all hit the blooms off,
Oh no,
you know,
man, mangoes is the way to go.
It is?
The money's at the mangoes.
Yeah.
Everyone loses their mind for
They're
mango
so
seeds.
good.
Lychee too. If you can get
But
lychees,
with that mite, the Aranos mite, you know?
it seems like it's further south. I haven't seen it up
No,
here. Have
I
you seen
got-
it up here now?
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
tree
there we go.
around here that is just coated in it, and unfortunately, I was out here a couple days ago, and on a tree I have down there, I noticed on the first little new flush the mite. So I scoured every tree. I cut it off. I burned it. You know.
That sucks. I was hoping it would stay a little south.
It's bad.
That sucks.
Bad.
Well, mangoes.
Yeah, I guess mangoes.
Avocados. I mean, avocados. That's an important food source.
They're good.
Avocados are great.
Yeah.
I mean, you got all this room. I'd definitely put a bunch in too.
Yeah, it's about
everyone wants the mangoes, man.
Yeah, they're good. This is the Belize blackberry. It's related to Jamoon.
Yeah, it looks just like it.
It's very similar.
Very similar. Haven't tried the fruit yet. I'm thinking it should flower maybe this year or next year.
Belize blackberry.
Yeah, that's one of those things from trade winds fruit. The little seeds you get from them.
Uh-huh.
They had one called Belize blackberry. This one's made a fruit or two. It's the jackfruit. I don't think it's a special variety, but you know it's kicking. Oh, God. Really, my goal was, it's just so hot out, I want my trees to get a little bigger so I have some shade when I'm out here to like walk under.
Yeah.
This one got hit by the hurricane. It looks real wonky. This is the black sapote, and made a lot of fruits, sold a lot of fruits last year. Online, I shipped them out, and looks like it's flowering.
I still haven't enjoyed that fruit.
No?
Really?
No.
Mitchell goes crazy. Mitchell loves them.
Tastes like mushrooms to me.
Really?
Yeah, it tastes like jelly mushrooms. I've eaten a couple of pretty ripe ones, and I just...
How ripe do you let them get? Do you let them get like super
wrinkly?
duper ripe?
Yeah, like wrinkly and black.
They gotta seem like rotten.
That's what it looked like. I don't know. It just didn't taste like really anything, you know?
Yeah, they don't taste like a whole lot. They're just kind of lightly sweet.
It's certainly not.
There's a persimmony taste to it.
It's not chocolate pudding.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't taste like chocolate pudding. That is a horrible.
I did sell somebody some, and she made Nutella out of it. So she maybe added like hazelnut and sugar or something.
That's something I would do. I'm goofy like that.
This is the Inga Lorena, the white ice cream bean, and it was just flowering heavy the other day. I'd be so excited if I got some fruits off of it. But
I haven't seen those yet.
Yeah, that's cool.
Layers on it.
Such cool varieties you have out here. Such cool varieties. Big old Barbados.
Yeah, I got this from Sulcata Grove at the Manatee Rare Fruit Sale, probably 5 years ago, maybe 6.
Yeah, they've got some neat
Cool
stuff. I was just talking to them yesterday. Yeah, they got some cool things.
Yeah.
That's Barbados cherry.
Yeah, I can't train it to take any shape. They
just go nuts. But the fruit is amazing.
Fruit's really good.
Yeah, lots of vitamin C. Great fruit.
You know, and it's been a tough season. Through the hurricane we had, we kind of got hit kind of hard over here. Everything was like this, and then it's all leaning, you know. And then the cold snap and Christmas was real bad.
But the fact that your stuff is still above ground.
The first year I planted everything, I planted so much, they all shot straight down to the ground, and I thought they all died, and then they just come up in two little spriggets.
This one has come back really good. It got a lot of its leaves knocked off, and it looked.
Well,
like
this
a
one
shaggy
was
carpet for a while.
Yeah, this one was laying on the ground probably 6 months ago with that hurricane we had.
Look how thick that is.
And that's how I held it back up with that little.
So well, you can just see how well they refoliate. They go crazy too. Like you kind of have to.
You know,
chop off
I'm
a lot of
real
their
excited about this mango this year. This is the Rosy Gold, and you don't get a lot of fruits because it flowers so early in the season, and the cold snap knocks all the flowers off every year. But this year it looks like a lot of them held, and this one tastes just like roses. It's floral. It is the most floral rose tasting mango I've ever had, and
that's good.
Yeah,
that's
and
good stuff.
Haven't been lucky enough to make fruit off this tree because maybe one or two, but just that early flowering is hard to do. Another black sapote. This one makes a really large size fruit.
You know, I have a big old fat black sapote. Maybe we need to bring it out here and just stick it in the ground.
I mean,
they're doing that well here.
They sell really well. I couldn't.
Chocolate pudding fruit sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Until you taste it and realize it tastes like a mushroom.
Well, I had good reviews on it. I sold, I don't know, probably 100 fruits this year, and they were in boxes of 3, and everybody was excited about it. I didn't get any bad reviews on it, but I just warn them, like, it's like sweet bland is what it's like.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
a sweet bland fruit.
It's a palette. It's like a blank canvas.
That's what it seemed like, and you have to add a bunch of sugar
do.
and
Put
cream.
some
But
cinnamon on it.
Cinnamon and whipped cream.
Yes.
And it's actually
cinnamon and all right.
Yeah,
Well,
I mix it up
this
in
year.
Greek yogurt and I kind of use it like that. Oh man, you can make it really good.
this year we'll do it.
you
That's
add
right.
an aromatic to it. Something
Oh,
aromatic.
there's a gasoline flavored berry right there. That's
Black Suriname
that's
cherry.
it. The
It just got done fruiting. I mean, these little ones, but yeah, this one.
That's it. The gasoline flavored berry. Have you ever tasted polyester resin?
Oh,
Like been
well, I've smelled it. It's,
dealing-
yeah.
When you're dealing with a boat and you're putting on fiberglass, that is exactly what it smells like. That tastes like polyester resin smells.
Well, you know, it kind of grew on me a little bit.
I can eat like 20 of them,
Yeah.
and then I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, like
Grown on me a lot.
a lot of these weird fruits, you try them first, and you're like, oh, this is not good. But then something about it makes you go back to them, and you're just like,
Yeah, like salt and vinegar chips or something like
Yeah,
that. You
yeah.
just-
There's definitely
Oh, that's gross. I just keep eating them though.
the tropicals for sure, like jamoons. Jamoons, the first one you go, oh, it's so astringent, and then, oh, wait a minute, can I have 45 more of those?
this one is like, it looks like it might make fruits this year. This is the imbe.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at you.
It's the only one I have out here, so it must be self-pollinating variety or something like that.
I have a couple of seedlings of this.
Yeah, it's
nice
a good
to
fruit.
see it fruiting at this size too.
If you eat it with the miracle berry, it's real good. That's the way I like
Oh,
them.
nice.
They're pretty neat.
So where are you selling all this stuff?
I am on Etsy under the name Edible Landscaping on Etsy, and it's been good. It's been really good. I've been selling stuff. I started about 3 months ago or so, and I have about 140 sales on it. I ship Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I just ship them out. Check it out. Edible Landscaping on Etsy. A lot of the fruits that come out of here, I plant the seeds from, and then wait until they're decent size and ship them out. I'll be able to ship to California hopefully this next month or so in May.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. I might have to get in on that, and
Yeah,
because that's we have to turn down a lot of sales there.
yeah, it really stinks.
But you see all this neat stuff out here. You can there's our greenhouse over there. There is some cool things in the future on this
Yeah,
farm.
we'll have to pick up in there too and show them what.
Yeah,
the greenhouse
there's
looks
some
like.
neat things in there.
That's another coconut cream there. That one, really exciting. That's a really decent fruit.
Yeah, that's one of the top tier. That's in my top 10 for
And I've
sure.
heard people don't like them because they don't produce too well. But for me, it's produced all right. You know.
You let them turn yellow and wrinkly, and oh my God, there are
yeah.
few things that are that delicious.
This one's the Diamond River Longan. Have you
Those
heard
are
of that
really
one?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's probably the best one I've had. It stays more dwarf too, but the Diamond River is one that's grown more exclusively in Hawaii, and it is just fantastic.
And when are you setting me an air layer?
Yeah. Well, I know. I need
This
to. I
is
need
like
to
my
throw some
wife's
on here.
favorite fruit, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a great cultivar to have.
Yeah, this is her. We have a couple. We have UQ and Kohala, but yeah, I need all of them. There's a purple one too that I'm dying to get.
Oh yeah.
Purple
yeah.
longan, yeah.
I think I've either red Malaysian. Is that it?
I don't know. I think I want them all.
Yeah.
I think I want every longan.
This one's flowering right now. This is the Fuelii.
Yeah, there it is up top there.
And hopefully we'll get some good fruit set on it.
Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see some.
I planted this guy the other day because I had him in full sun. It's a Grimmel Jaboticaba.
Yeah.
Didn't like the full sun, so I threw him in some shade, and hopefully he'll like it a little bit better.
That's a finicky one. It's different than most of the rest.
Really?
Yeah.
What about it?
They just don't seem to react the same way. It doesn't seem to grow the same way. I'm still figuring it out, but
Yeah.
Adam would be way more
Yeah,
the
he
person
would
to talk to on that. But yeah, Grimmel definitely seems different.
This one's kind of like my prized possession
In the
right
spirit
now.
of Good Friday.
Yeah, in the spirit of Good Friday today, this is the sycamore fig, the Ficus sycamoris from Israel, the biblical fig, the one that Jesus cursed.
Really?
Yeah, it's really neat, and it's the kind that is able to self-pollinate, which is really rare. Usually they need a wasp, but this one is really exciting. I air layered it off of a friend's tree, and you know, it's established. This is the one when they talk about the fig in the Bible that they would eat.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the second air layer that I need out of here.
Yeah. No, that's really neat.
Yeah,
That's
cool
the
stuff.
red Kampong Malv sugar apple.
Oh yeah, my friend Gilbert grows that.
Yeah,
He
they
gave me
made a
some
lot
seeds
of
for
fruits
it.
this
Yeah,
year.
he said they're fantastic.
Yeah.
I got a little bitty one in the greenhouse.
Just this papaya is funky. You might want to hit this. Look, you see how it's all lean? That's the hurricane for you right there.
Fruit though.
But it's the trunk of it is so chunky.
Yeah,
It's just like it's in here,
that's awesome.
Oblong shape going on it.
and it's really producing.
Yeah, there's some ripe fruit. Look at that, ripe
A
fruit
lot
right
of
there.
papayas off of it.
Nice.
Tastes pretty good too. It doesn't have that funky cheese flavor that you get on a lot of them.
Has an interesting shape there on the front of it. What's that look like?
That's your mind out of it.
What do you mean? It's just a split papaya. What are you thinking?
Here, Mitchell, this is for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, you know, I'm probably gonna chop these bananas down and restart them. They got ratty real quick.
Yeah,
Bananas, you got to be on top of them.
sometimes you gotta restart a rack. Cecropia.
Yep, some more of those.
Scrub, yeah.
I drove
They
down to
fruit again
Miami.
soon. They fruited so much last
They
year.
made a lot of fruits last year.
Fruit's good. I only ate a kind of a lousy one that was kind of past
Oh,
its
really?
prime, and
No.
it was still awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
I've had them before when they're so watery and just not great, and then I've also had them on the same tree that are sugary sweet and delicious.
Yeah, maybe they dried out a little bit when I had it, but I enjoyed it. I can't wait to see some bigger ones. My tree's got some on it right now, so I'm waiting.
Yeah.
First one's off my tree.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Didn't you have a bunch of guavas? I don't see them. Do you have a bunch of big guavas?
I had a
Back
couple
that
down
way.
there.
Did you?
Yeah, they're way down there. But one of them's a really good fly-resistant cultivar that I've never seen flies in the fruit ever. On all the other ones I have, always get the worms, but on that particular one, I've never seen them.
That's awesome.
So strange. This is the greenhouse here.
Oh, there's some goodies in there.
You know,
Some very unique things.
just trying to collect and grow and preserve anything cool I see. Got some Olosapo plants. That's one I really like and have taken interest in. I was showing Lonnie, this is the strigopes, the Merceria strigopes, the beach cambuca. Might need to up pot it here soon, but
Oh, weirdo Bodicaba.
Weird one.
All the jabos are
Weird
so
one.
cool.
yeah, you know, anything I see
La
that
Cucha.
La Cucha.
Yeah, he finds some neat stuff.
I heard this one's pretty rare, the Passiflora laurifolia. It's like the Hawaiian sweet grenadilla, the yellow skin, but it's really sweet. That one's pretty neat. The sweet star gooseberry.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, those are really, really neat. It's usually they're real sour, but that's a sweet one. Just trying to collect some stuff, you know.
So all this neato stuff. Look at some of these houseplants. Now I don't know what to do with them, but I tell you what, they sure are cool.
Yeah, these are my girlfriend's. Most of them are. A couple of them are mine, but you know,
Look at that. That's an awesome variegation on some of these things.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Thai constellation,
Yeah, that's
Monstera.
That's the monster right there.
Yeah, some people, if they're into houseplants, would know this is the Anthurium regal. Those are really neat. The Veitchii, that's a cool one. These leaves get this big, and you
Oh,
hang it in the
really?
greenhouse, and it just gives you the neatest tropical feel. And those are really cool.
All right, keep selling me on the houseplants. It'll
No.
eventually I'll pick that. That's
No.
look at that. That's cool looking. Super cool looking. What's it's just some cool,
Just some cool-
crazy somewhere in the world. These
Yeah,
things
right.
exist, and you
No.
found them.
Pretty neat. This miracle bear is going crazy.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Lots of flowers
Look at all
on it.
that. Ridiculous, the amount of flowers. And then
then-
all these fun things.
Yeah, green sapote, white sapote, mountain papaya, bronze loquat, jamoon here. I've got a couple of the Inga Lorena, the white ice cream bean air layers here on my Etsy. I should have more coming up in a few months, but you know, just growing cool stuff. These are my price. Show Lonnie. I was debating whether to show people because I don't want him to know that I have them. Don't give
Well,
out my location.
It's not
Lonnie.
sold yet. They still got to
Don't
take
give out my location. We're somewhere in the greater area. Of
somewhere in
Central
Central
Florida.
Florida.
These Yang Mei trees,
Yeah.
Marica rubra.
Yeah. Josh Jameson was pretty.
I had him out here.
Yeah, he's pretty intent on that one.
Yeah,
He's-
I've tried the fruit.
Yeah.
It's the best fruit I've ever had. Forget everything else. This is the fruit.
Maybe
If I could
that's-
dedicate my life to cultivating one fruit in the U.S., it would be Yang Mei. It's
Well,
delicious.
you're
It's also called
starting.
gumberry.
You're starting.
Yeah, you know, hopefully a couple of these,
Yeah, look
couple
at
of
that.
these
It's
grow
working.
out and
They're
get some
working.
budwood. You know, a lot of them died. You know,
Expensive graft experiments.
expensive. Yeah, right. Yeah. All
It
these came from China, bare root.
Man, you
They
get
ripped them out of the ground and shipped them over here.
you just get one. You know,
All
you
I
get
need is
one.
one, right?
One.
Yeah.
One good one.
Yeah.
One good one, and the world is gonna have these. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Good deal. Well, thanks so much, Lonnie. Really appreciate
Sure,
you
man. Thanks for showing us
doing the
around.
tour and showing us around. Really good.
Awesome. See you guys soon.